This week on 7.
This weather report brought to you by Right Price Heating and Cooling.
There's a new warning for hopeful parents paying top dollar for IVF add-on services. Australian research shows many are a waste of time and money, and some could even be dangerous.
With baby Archie safely in her arms, the trials of IVF are fading for Bridget Loftus.
I still, can't quite believe it and wake up every morning with that, and gaze over it in minutes. It's just beautiful.
Aussie IVF patients are paying thousands for add-on services, such as sperm selection and immune therapies offered by clinics to boost the chances of pregnancy.
When you're in that position, if someone suggests something to you that might help, you're going to give it a try.
But new Australian research shows there's no evidence they work, and some are potentially dangerous.
We don't know if they're beneficial, but we also don't know if they might cause harm.
Embryo genetic testing is popular and costs up to $700. Assisted hatching, almost $300.
The most important question to ask, I think, will this help me have a baby?
Chinese herbal medicine and acupuncture are up to $140 a session.
More and more research is coming through now to show that the benefits of Chinese medicine do help.
More than half of the 1,600 Australian women involved in the study used add-on services because they were suggested by their doctor or clinician. Many mistakenly believed that meant the therapies were safe and effective. Patients are advised to consider using the money to pay for an extra round of IVF instead. Yasmin Payton, 7 News.
There were some spectacular scenes this morning in Brisbane. Residents woke to find the CBD blanketed in a thick layer of fog. It made for a beautiful start to the day, but a treacherous one for motorists. A shocking freeway crash is being blamed on the hazardous conditions. Time for news on our weather now. And Amelia, no fog, but a frosty start's on the way here.
Jane, that's right. A number of districts can expect frost in the morning while in the city. We're expecting our coldest start so far this year. Right now, it's 12 degrees and we stayed below 18 in the city today. Statewide, we stayed below 25. Oodnadatta was the warmest with a top of 24.2 degrees. It comes after a cold morning, particularly about the southeast. Padthaway dropped to 0.1 degrees overnight. And there's another frosty start on the way, of course. There's a high pressure system to the south, works to clear skies. It's heading east, and as it does, we can expect a bit of warmth later in the week ahead of a trough and front that's due in time for the weekend. Interstate tomorrow, and after 30 millimetres fell over Melbourne tonight, dry and 17 there tomorrow. 17's the top for Sydney too, but the showers will remain there. Back home are mostly sunny days in store across our far north. 21's on the way for Roxby Downs, Moomba and Port Augusta, a top of 19 for Port Lincoln and Whyalla, 20 in Kadina, 17 for Victor Harbour, Kingscote and Mount Gambier. It's looking like a dry day with just a slight chance of showers about the lower southeast, but a frosty morning, of course, across much of the south, down to a degree tonight in Clare and Nurutpa, 0 in Naracoorte, Keith and Lamoureux, with particular concern for frost about the Mount Lofty Ranges, Mid-North, Riverland, Murrayland and southeast. In the city, down to 5 degrees overnight, 3 in Mount Barker. Then a mostly sunny days in store, 19's the top. On Metro Waters, east to southeasterly winds to 15 knots in the morning, easing to 10 around midday with seas below a metre. Looking ahead, and Thursday and Friday are shaping up to be the warmest of the week, up to 22 degrees, ahead of a change. It's moving a little slower than first thought, with showers a chance Friday night, more likely on Saturday, and again on Monday. Now, before I go, let's take a look at tonight's ray of sunshine. And we've got a very exciting birth announcement from Minato Zoo. A warm welcome to 8 African painted dog puppies born to first-time mum Bolu. It's hoped they'll venture outside the den for visitors to see them in a few weeks' time. Now, the births are also a really good sign for the breeding program, the critically endangered African painted dogs as well. The pack there was only put together a couple of years ago, so it's a sign that everyone's getting on nicely, Jane.
Indeed they are, octuplets indeed. Well, that's all the news for now. I'll have updates throughout the evening, but for the moment, from all of us here in the 7 Newsroom, good night.